Episode 1 starts differently from the manga entirely, with its opening sequence being an anime-only scene of Iori and Chisa diving, followed by a scene of Nanaka informing Iori that he has received a letter from Shiori. In the opening, we get an animated sequence that should take place in chapter 33, when the first years drive to the Peekaboo camping trip, a minor difference being the car Aina is driving. In the anime, it appears to be a 2017-18 Beetle convertible S, while in the manga she rented a Toyota Camry XV40 hybrid. And 30 seconds later, we get to see a pinboard with multiple photos of Peekaboo, most of which are anime only. The ones I want to draw attention to being this one, which is taken from chapter 33 during the bonfire of the camping trip. This one would be from the Omi Women's University Festival, where Iori, Kohei, and Chisa helped out Aina in chapter 24. And finally, this one is likely from chapter 35 or 36, after Peekaboo meet, dive with, and party with Otoya and Sakurako. And then we get to see the main cast dancing, which might be a reference to the 2020 live-action movie, where they did the Vamos dance number during the closing scene. Afterwards, everything's the same until Iori recounts his college experiences so far, in a letter to Shiori. The anime swaps out these panels with footage from season 1 as a quick review from 7 years ago, where we can see flashbacks from episode 1 when he first meets Peekaboo, episode 6 when the Scumbros tried to cheat on their German exam, and episode 5 when he was getting threatened after the Spring Festival. Later, during the house-sitting plotline, Iori has a Nintendo Switch in the anime, while he has a DS in the manga. One big Easter egg comes in the form of this scene, where Kohei can be seen watching the same scene from Magical Girl Rarako that he did in episode 11 of season 1. This is only present in chapter 18, but in chapter 26, it's much more vague despite clearly being Rarako still. Additionally, the anime adds a clock into this shot that reads 4 PM instead of the blank background. In the anime, Iori and Kohei drink premium malts, while in the manga they drink Asahi instead. Spoon in right versus left hand here. The anime also adds this flashback of Nanaka to remind the viewer of her, tendencies. Shiori's letters have different envelope designs. Aina is not holding the spy doll in this shot. Chisa and Aina swap their positions here. And during the misunderstanding between Iori and Chisa, sadly the anime omits the Love Hotel's name in this shot, which is hilariously named the Butt Maniacs in the manga. When showering, after running out of shampoo, Iori tries to use bathroom cleaner instead, which has a different brand now. Also, for some reason, the anime changed which receptacle Chisa plugged her hairdryer into. The brand of ice cream Iori eats is also different between the two mediums. Chisa's room is less cluttered in the anime as well, notably missing Shiori's spy doll here. And her remote also seems to have been updated for the anime. Chisa's dictionary's orientation is flipped, and when Nanaka returns, Toshio never shows up on screen in the anime, and she also has her standard hairstyle here. And finally, the anime doesn't show the photo that Iori was risking his life to get, unlike the manga.